Now, just one win in 26 in derbies, Merseyside derbies for Everton. They've drawn the last few, though, at Goodison. Let's say good morning. 2012 League Cup winner with Liverpool, Charlie Adams, on co-commentary duties for talkSPORT tomorrow. And I'm pleased to say joins us now. Charlie, a very good morning.
Morning, Charlie.
Morning, Charlie.
Good morning. You all right?
Oh, good. 1 out of 26. That's pretty poor, isn't it, Charlie?
Yeah, we'll just talk about form. I think this probably could be the only derby that the form is one-sided. Liverpool have dominated most of the games, and tomorrow, you wouldn't expect anything less. But I think if you look at what Everton have managed to bring in, they brought in a lot of Premier League experience. Probably Nunez, the only one who's not played in the Premier League. Even Gardner's coming in from Man United, a big club. So Frank knew what he needed to bring into the football club from on the back of last season's performances, and I thought he's bought well. And it should be a good game. And like you say, he'd still, even though Liverpool have nicked one at the death in midweek, they will still be looking to be favourites and would expect to win the match.
Yeah.
What do you make? Sorry, Charlie. What do you make of Liverpool's start? Because a lot of people questioned it and said a little bit slow getting into their stride. Some people have criticised Van Dijk not being the same player now. So what do you make of all that?
Right. The reason that is because the two big boys, City and Liverpool, set the standards for the last couple of years, and it's been remarkable what they've done. And like I say, when you slip below, not have won every game and things like that, people are open to criticism. Even when you win every game, there's always people that are criticising that this player and that player shouldn't be playing. So it's just what happens when you're a player that's at the top level and you're not, you've not won every game. And yeah, listen, Van Dijk, we're all looking at the mistake that he probably should come to the ball against Man United. He never. But he played his way through that, and he'll get better as the season goes on. And I always felt that the two teams, it was either City and Liverpool, because they come back for pre-season later than everybody else. I felt at least one of them would struggle in it, and I thought it would have been City, but it's turned out it's been Liverpool. So, a win tomorrow, and then all roads lead to the Champions League in the midweek.
Charlie, just on Firmino, he's come in, he scored a good goal against Newcastle late in the day. Nunez is back. Do you expect Nunez to go straight back in, or do you think Jurgen Klopp will make him wait? And also, what's it like to play in this derby? You've played in it, you've experienced it. What is it like?
Yeah, listen, it's a great derby. The build-up and the tension, like any other city, we talk about Rangers Celtic. There's no derby like Rangers Celtic. We've all, I played in Liverpool and Everton. The Old Firm is completely different to every derby, but I expect Firmino to keep his place. I think that at the moment, on how Nunez was sent off, people will doubt. Maybe I don't think Jurgen will, but people will be looking, can he handle the pressure in terms of in the big moment? That was a game against Crystal Palace. He goes with a head and gets a 3-game ban. So I think he'll be on the bench. Firmino gets his goal. And had been brilliant for Liverpool over the years, so I think he'll start the game and try and look to get on the score sheet. But no, it's a great derby. Both sides of the city are desperate to win, and it'll be a cracker, and I'm lucky to be there working for it.
So, Charlie, Parkhead now, if Celtic will win this, and I don't think there's much between the sides, I really don't. Celtic started brilliantly, Rangers got that magic result over in Holland, Champions League, Rangers Liverpool on the horizon, fabulous. Celtic go to the Bernabeu, it's great for Scottish football. This is a cracker, but I'm pretty sure a lot of Rangers fans were saying we don't want to lose this one because there's a gap then.
Yeah, no, I think if you lose this, it's 5 behind. The Old Firms are obviously play a big part in the season. It's the Celtic part. It's a tough game, tough venue to go to. But like I said before, this group of players, everybody doubted them before, and going to Eindhoven, they put a performance on. They've done it in European games. They've been to Celtic Park before, so I think this could be as good as Old Firm game we've seen in the last few years. I think both teams are pretty similar. I don't think there's much in it. And I just think it's whoever of the strikers, is it Kyogo that's on fire, or is it Kolak that's on fire that could win this game for Liverpool, for Rangers or Celtic. I think it's that close, and both teams good squads, two good managers, and it should be a cracker.
The player that really needs to be fit for Rangers' point of view, Charlie, is Tom Lawrence, isn't he? I think he got an injury. So it's a race against time whether he's going to be fit or not. There's a doubt at the moment, but he's a key player as well.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how his career is really gone. You know, he's played a lot of football in the Championship in England, not really had that Premier League opportunity, and he come out of contract at Derby, and Rangers feel like they've seen something in him that can go there. He started really well, and you know, if you can endear yourself to Rangers fans early, then it gives you a right chance of being successful. He's done that, and he would be a big blow because he's played well in the games, European match as well. So, you know, big games for both clubs on Saturday, the Old Firm, and then they've got two huge Champions League matches, Ajax and Real Madrid. So it's brilliant for Scottish football. We keep talking about it, but really Scottish football was in a low point for a few years. But both teams now back competing at the top level and at the top table in the Champions League. So it's great to see it. And hopefully they could do well.
Trev, let me ask you, winger Trev, because I'm running out of time.
Sure.
Jota, how good is he?
I've said it before. I think he's good enough for the Premier League. I really do. Some of the things, individual stuff, team player, but he's got that wow factor in the final third. You know, Kyogo's top drawer as well. Giacomakis, you know, he's a lump to bring off the bench. But one of the matchups that I'm really looking forward to seeing is Juranovic, because I think he's got Kent's number in the past, and Kent's got not really shown much against him. So that's a matchup that I want to see. But I just wanted to ask Charlie just quickly, that PSV game, winning away from home, it was massive, because I thought that could have been a sliding door situation for Scottish football regarding Celtic and Rangers and the distance that would have left between the two clubs. How important was that for you as a Rangers man, Charlie?
No, I'm not seeing it from the Rangers. I see it from the whole Scottish football. I think that could have been a big change in the swing in terms of the financial backing at Celtic. Listen, Celtic are fantastic owners. Rangers, the owners of Douglas Park and the board have put a lot of money into the football club. I felt that could have been a big change in terms of Celtic being in the Champions League and Rangers not. But that group of players managed to get over the line, and they've managed to get the financial backing for the Champions League, which will be massive for the football club. So, no, I think, talking about Jota, you know, I played against him last year, a maverick of a player, top player, and I felt sorry for a right back on the day because he terrorised them, and it's just that's what he can do. And like Trevor says, I think if he hits the numbers that he can, then I definitely see him in the Premier League next season. Juranovic against Kent is a big one because Kent's form's not been to the level he has over last season. The other season there when they won the league, so he has to get back to form. And if he does that, it definitely gives Rangers a better chance of winning the match.
Charlie, enjoy Goodison. It's going to be an absolute cracker. Thank you, pal.
Thank you.
Charlie. Brilliant. Game day is back tomorrow. We bring the exclusive commentary of Merseyside Derby. Charlie Adam and Everton's legend Peter Reid on commentary. Morning Reedy, followed by Spurs versus Fulham at 3 p.m. on talkSPORT 2.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.